Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hans Felix, and today we're just going to be discussing a little bit of price action and the comparison of how this amazing tool, this software, this indicator, Arrow, is changing the game. All right. Now, if you are watching this video, it is obvious you are searching for something. You are looking for a solution, whether that's to be more proficient, maybe you're looking to identify zones, or you're looking for a new strategy. But let's be honest. I mean, if you've been at this for a while or you've been on the fence, you've been trying to decide how to go about being a better trader, and you're struggling with something, right? Which is why you're searching. And if it is solution that you're looking for, then you just may have stumbled upon the right video. Okay? Now, Arrow is a game changer. The reason why I say that is if you're looking at this chart right here, we can see that this is AUD CAD. Okay, this is a naked chart. Every trader, as you go around this whole spiel of trying to understand this market, at one point you have to get better at identifying zones, whether that's a support zone or a resistance zone, supply zone, demand zone. They're more of the same, right? With some tweaks. You have to understand the nuances of what's going on in this market. So there's no way around it. It's either you have to understand what's going on or just get used to having to blow accounts and be more frustrated. And it's just not fun. The reason, especially in this pandemic, why anybody is looking right now to take trading as an answer or a way to make money is because you're trying to make extra income, not lose whatever you had left in your bank account. Okay. And trust me, you take a lot of L's before you finally figure it all out. And you still take some losses along the way. But if you have a system that is concrete, you have a um, a wholesome system to help you get to the next step, then this is the answer you're looking for. All right. So now let's go ahead and do a little charting real quick. I love to break down charts. I love to do this manually. But of course, guys, we know it takes time. And with time, we could be actually making more money while it has to take a little bit of our time to analyze these charts. And this is why we're just going to talk about how, look, this is what we do. Typically, traders come in, they identify zones, right? Okay, boom. I just highlighted a supply zone. How did I know? Well, first of all, price had broken this structure right here, this support area, right? We can see that this was a supported area. And then there was an up candle that drove the market further down. We can see the volume change drastically. So right off the bat, we know that this is a selling trend. Oh, arrow's going crazy. Now, price came from this area, dropped, pulled back, and continued. This is how I was able to identify that this is a good zone to get in a sell position, right? I had to know this. Where else did this happen? Right here. This is very recent, okay? I could drop down to another time frame. Let's go ahead and use this 30-minute time frame here. And we can see that from here, price did the same thing. It broke that structure and then came back. It's what we call mitigation or a break and retest, whatever you want to call it. And price continued. This is a beautiful 50 pip move. But it took some time for me to have to analyze this chart to know what is going on here as far as the market, right? But what if you didn't have to do that? What if you had that one student, just like back in high school, that did your homework for you? What if you had the answer you were looking for? That's right. Now, Arrow takes, now let's just go ahead and talk about this real quick. You see how it says alert? Did you guys hear the sound that is sent out? Okay, well, this sound and this notification can also be sent to my phone in order to catch my attention. And it lets me know, hey, my guy, there's some money on the table, bro. You might want to check this out. Okay. So along with that, I'm going to click AUD right here just to see if Arrow did exactly what I did as a trader who's been trading for a while, that seems to understand where the market is going to be going in order for me to make a trade. So let's go down to the 30-minute time frame, and boom, what do you know? All this red zone here drawn out was identifying the same thing, that this is a resistance zone. And as price broke the structure, pulled back, you can see all the zones where price broke and retested are also highlighted. And the fact that all these red zones here are drawn out, it lets me know that this is indeed a selling trend. Man, how amazing it is to actually not have to do too much guesswork and literally just get on your laptop or your phone, see this, and know exactly what you need to do. That's the solution you might be looking for. And Arrow happens to be that solution. All right. So trust me, this is not something you want to sleep on. Knowing where the market is going is something most traders beat themselves up trying to understand day in and day out so they can make money. The direction is important. And this is why people go paying all kinds of mentors, trying to learn all kinds of strategies, just wasting time. Because let's be honest, if back in the day I had access to a software like this, I can guarantee you I would not have willingly given the market makers and these brokers all this money, right? But we're in 2021 now. The journey has never been so much simpler, right? And for all the traders that are out there that are probably just skeptical about like, what is this about? Or maybe they can get this for free. Look, and I'm gonna keep it nice and simple. You don't want to be that trader who is prideful enough to not see an opportunity to make more money, to be more efficient, right? And you also don't want to be that trader who's still bragging about how many years you've been trading when in fact somebody else who just started using Arrow is catching just about as many pips or more than you ever did, or consistently. You don't want to be that trader. You don't want to really put your ego in the way of a blessing. Okay. So for those who are just starting in their trading journey, I salute you. I applaud you. I hope you come across this video because it's honestly going to make your trading experience a lot more easier. You won't have to go through the burden and the trials and tribulations of how somebody once started back in maybe 2015, yours truly, and was trying to understand market flow. And now we have this amazing tool looking right at us, and I cannot be more blessed to have been using this software, and it honestly has helped me a lot. Today's Friday. I am not in any trades because I've met my goal. Arrow is a stress relief, and I am so happy to also announce that the 5.0 version of Arrow is now available, and it will be having all kinds of crazy features to help enhance the trading experience even more. And I'm talking about trade management, uh, notifications about your drawdown, and all kinds of crazy stuff, and even automatically moving trail stops and all that crazy stuff. Man, I don't even want to spill too much. But listen, here's what my point is. You need Arrow in your life. If you are curious, then be curious enough to go on the description below and try it out for yourself. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If you're blowing accounts, you're going to keep blowing accounts anyway. And if you're just starting out now, you might as well experiment with something that is more efficient than a lot of crazy fluke stuff out there that are being marketed to people. All right. So I'm a trader who says, yes, I approve. Arrow is definitely a game changer. And listen, I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to actually leave a $40 coupon discount from the activation fee. You're welcome. And I hope it serves you well. Okay. Just because we believe that Airo is definitely the answer that you are perhaps looking for. Now, disclaimer, past performances do not guarantee future results, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have some fun with Airo. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Let's catch it back together. Peace, love, and blessings.